Hello, beautiful family. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're all amazing. All right, so today we are going to do a collective energy for the star seeds, see what our star ancestors are bringing in. So we're going to see what they want to tell us today, and then also going to be pulling a Moonology card just to add any kind of extra messages. These could be messages bringing in guidance or something just to be aware of. Always messages of the highest purpose. All right, so we're going to do the soul whispers. All right, so this is speaking about your growth or what your soul is wanting to tell you. So that's like your higher energy, your higher self. Your intuition tends to come from our heart, our gut. That's definitely our intuition, the whispers of our souls. So right now, what is the higher energy wanting to tell you? So this is either coming from spirit guides or just your higher self. All right, so whether this is in your consciousness already, or it's being created beneath the surface, there is something we all are being nudged towards. So this is just some guidance. All right, so if you clicked on this reading, there's a message. Spirit wants you to guide you, help you with anything, any questions. This is just a little taste of, if you resonate with this, then it's a little bit of confirmation, right? So, souls whispered, please. Thank you for guiding this reading. Messages in the highest purpose, only messages from source. Messages of love, healing, purpose. So we are in Sagittarius season. Happy birthday, Sag. We are also in this Gemini full moon. What is being brought to our full attention? What is fully energized? What is being shown? Gemini can also be a little bit that trickster, the magician, right? So try not to manifest in this moon and just flow and use that lighthearted energy. Gemini is the twins, they're very youthful, also all about duality, connections, connecting with yourself, connecting with your inner child, connecting with whomever brings out this peaceful energy at this time, right? Connect with that. Connect with what is your soul wanting you to connect with at this time, all right? I need 2 cards, please. What does your soul want you to know? What are you being guided towards, collective? All right. We have baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it all makes sense. So what you're being guided towards at this time is to create a path of very lighthearted energy. Like, this feels like Sagittarius, like you're taking baby steps in before the expansion, right? Before, if you feel like you don't know where you're going, just start by the inspiration, the Ace of Wands. Start by opening your mind to these possibilities. Action is not always movement. It is just focusing on it. It is giving it attention. There is an attention to drive. You're driving. It's like you are starting the car. Say you're driving. You're starting the car, right? That's the action. The car's not moving yet. It may still be in park. You're not going anywhere physically, but you are, because the wheels are turning in motion in your mind, right? Those wheels are turning. They are creating something, always creating something first. Our thoughts, right? This feels very like expanding your mind, expanding your thoughts, allowing this energy where I feel like there's like an alarm going off within you, a spiritual alarm. And it's nothing, an alarm like to be afraid of, or nothing alarming, but it's just the alarm of like your alarm clock's waking you up in the morning. Like this alarm is waking you up. This is the spiritual alarm clock to wake you up. Yeah, so I'm really feeling like you are, this is like you're starting the course. It's like your mind is in the space of what you are, where you're going next. So this is, you're very inspired right now by movement, but I feel like a lot of the collective wants to make moves, could be making moves just out of pure adrenaline, because you know you're meant to move, but it's like a chess game, right? The action of the strategy, putting intent, putting purpose. You're just being fully aware to what you're about to embark on, right? So it's like you're really setting yourself up. I'm almost like at a football game, the coach, he tells the team the plan. So you're not making the plan, but the plan is in gears. It's like the plan has already been made, and you are almost like getting worked up. You are getting energized. You're getting more optimistic and curious, and it's an energy of starting something new and exciting with a little bit of anxiousness. This is a very self-aware energy that things are happening and there's no going back. But there's still obviously that sense of what's going on. I feel like it's still a scattered energy. So this is like that spontaneous awakening. It's like, this is very spontaneous what's going on. You're doing it. Like, you are in the car, it started, the music's on, you've got this environment around you of things are already in movement. Things are moving around you because of your readiness. Like, you're ready. You're on the ready set, and you're still activating something. So there is this energy of, yes, making bold moves and leadership and doing things outside the box you would not normally do and taking these bold moves, but you don't want to be too, not impatient, but it's still building. All right, it's still building. So keep your optimistic nature. Set all of your fans in your car and your music, and it's that preparation. You're preparing. You're preparing. You're packing your bags. You're getting ready. It's like it's happening, but you're not actually going through that door yet. So there is this energy of you have now accepted this awareness, but there isn't, you're still going in without a list. You're packing, but you're not sure where you're going. So you may be bringing too many things. You may be overthinking things. You may be cramming everything possible in this bag. Lots of just in case. And I feel like you may be looking over things and taking things out. You know, the bag maybe can't close. You know, so this is like being resourceful with your energy. This is all about energy right now. So you are in the movement action, but it's like you are creating momentum, building up momentum. You are doing things. They just haven't. It's like there will be something that will tell you. So don't just act just because being very bold. Some people, you know, I know what's going on. I mean, we all have this idea, and it's becoming more and more aware. But there's nothing to move towards. Keep doing steps towards minimizing things we don't need. It could be like workout. Just there's going to be this energy of when it begins 2024 of the things that worked before don't work, like just kind of making it by with little workout routines. There's going to need like a more vigorous, or it's not just cutting corners anymore. So what has worked and gotten away with so long, it is going to be an energy. So it's going to feel like things are obviously completely different, right? Because so it's like cutting corners on things, but almost doing everything yourself, right? Doing everything, but now it's going to be really focusing on your A game, on things that are meant for you, and putting more into that, creating this new course, seeing like new patterns, new visions, just like diving deep into the things that are important, the things that really stand out, and the things that are going to make the biggest ripple effects, you know. So you're not going to take this leap and fall, but I feel like things are still in the works, you know. Not everything is ready yet. Even in the spiritual world, the collective's not ready yet. We're all making different moves, you know. Some 5 steps forward, 2 back. You know, it's like the ground sometimes feels like it's breaking around us, you know, so we might take a step back. Or yeah, it's like I didn't even notice there was a person there. There's stairs over here. So there's other people on their journey. Another person here. What the? I never noticed that before. Okay, so there's 3 people. Your intuition. Yeah, okay, so as this is forming, I feel like this is you in different stages, right? All right, so I feel like you have gone through these stages where you've seen the steps, you know, and it's, you know, obviously it's not always right away, you know, but this is that energy of this person is, okay, this is like where you are now, entering this portal, this new energetic field, new frequency. It almost looks like the way gas looks, you know, the way it separates. So things are still coming into focus. I feel like there is a need to not reflect, but not to forget the person, like separate from the person that you are, right? But that person has brought you to where you are now. So there could be this kind of energy of like a riddle, or I don't know why it's a riddle. It could be some kind of some kind of collision course with something that happened in the past. There's something that's going on in your physical that's interrupting this portal right now. Maybe waiting for somebody. Waiting for people to go with you. But this is the portal you go through by yourself, right? It's a spiritual thing. Obviously, it's in the spiritual world. Trusting yourself that you are to follow nobody right now. You're to follow yeah, I feel like people are following your lead. You don't see it. It's kind of like in a collective energy. So there are still things that are breaking down, and as they break down, there's a little bit more coming into the making. So before it makes sense, I feel like you need to stop questioning anything, questioning other people, like I feel like if you're carrying energy where you care, right? So, but it's baby steps, not too many questions, not too many, it's just about actions right now, okay? So, to trust before it makes sense, trust, believe, some things will still fall down, like there still is crumbling in the energy. I feel like you're receiving a lot of messages right now. I feel like the energy is coming into balance. So energy is still being created. You're bringing in the energy. So almost like this, if you're going too fast and you might stumble and trip, you may falling back into old patterns. You need to surrender. Surrender to the extremes of life. I feel like there's energy of like you're in a cave, right? And this is like more on the physical. Fall into my arms. A surrendering to where you are in this maybe a dark place, feeling like you're in a cave, you don't know where you are, like a bat energy, you can't see. You have to trust your instincts, right? Bats, I believe they're blind or they don't see well, anyways. So they have to trust their instincts. They trust the frequency, right? They make noises and it bounces off the walls. So I feel like there's a surrender to what you can't see right now. There's a need to almost like completely release anything that's holding onto your security, right? Because the security is being rattled. This is going to bring this energy of you feeling like you're in a dark place all alone. You can't see the outcome. You don't like that. You don't know what is coming, but it's an energy of like, when you surrender, it really opens up this energy where you can see. It's like your light eyes adjusting in the dark too, right? It gets a little bit lighter, brighter. Lighter, you need, yeah, okay. So lighten your load. There's a need to lighten the load and lighten your steps. This energy is still coming in. You're still learning. You're still growing. You're still, as things are falling apart and you're releasing them, you are surrendering to the fall. Because when things fall, it is so other things can come in, just like, the fall and winter is that healing from what had to be let go. And then all of a sudden this light comes in and creates this new energy. All right, so your soul wants you to know at this time, this higher energy, spiritual message, that to surrender, that you are making these moves, and there has been extremes that have been going on to create this need to surrender, that there is no guarantee right now, and the universe wants you to know that. That's why the extremes are happening. The extremes, it's the extremes lows are meant to bring in the fall, the lows, the extremes of life, is so that we can detach and create this new cycle. I want to see this energy cycle coming in with this light is activating. You can see the light coming in through this portal. this hole, right? And it's shining down on this person. So I feel like that surrender is to release all of the doubts, the thoughts that you are being, it's like the universe is holding you in their arms, but they can't do the work for you. So it's all about these baby steps. You're relearning something, baby steps, like a baby, right? You're relearning something. And there's a need to be optimistic and optimistically curious about this new adventure. Like, you know, the universe has been shining on you, and you know that you're trusting before it makes sense, right? Your senses are showing you the way. Trust your senses. Trust your fifth, your sixth sense, right? And when you do that, it allows a complete block to move, like a stone wall moves, and it's like you're able to connect with the higher, the cosmos, the starseeds, the light. You are the light worker, so it's like you must work with the light and not. So to be in this dark places, the light is where the dark places is where the light, where your senses grow. Trust the timing. See the waves. It's coming in. Everything's coming in. This activation's coming in from the sky. You can see almost like it's raining energy. It's like a storm of energy. And if you watch one of my other shorts, I have one of my short videos, you see the energy storms. But then open the door outside and it's like there's nothing. It's complete quiet air, like no wind, no noise. But on my video at camera, it's like a storm of energy. It's beautiful. So these waves are coming in. Trust that the waves, these extremes are all waves, and the waves will pass by. Time is not running out. You are exactly where you need to be. And to stop questioning. Don't be in your mind. That's not where you're meant to be. You're meant to be in your inspiration, your creativity. Let go of the ego, the negatives trying to sabotage your energy. Stop doubting. Stop doubting everything. These are karmic lessons you're releasing. You are, with the polarity energy, your soul growth conflict. So what the action you need to take is to allow these conflicts to grow, all these karmic relationships, all these past extremes were meant to activate you, that you're not meant to hold on to people, and you're meant to see that other people, all these karmic energies were to almost reflect how that is not you, and you are something amazing, all right? And you're meant to, something was taken away from you, something extreme happened, so that you could be guided towards your awakening, the spontaneous awakening. So the action you're meant to take, you're meant to ground this energy that you're being brought into. You are going through this portal. This portal is a spontaneous awakening. And the baby steps is to allow the light guide you. Allow you yourself. You have the senses. Your senses are showing you. Your higher self is wanting you to ground this activation, because you are the portal within. You have the portal within you. It's almost like when you take a flip book. Wow, that's beautiful. I don't know why I was going to do that. I was just trying to, let's take a flip book. Look at that. It all is making sense when you put it all together. The portal has always been there, but the tides have turned and kind of taking you in different directions, but the portal has always been there. So it's the timing. So when you release the need to know everything, release to know when and how and everything, you release the need to control the outcome, right? And allow this energy to come in. And it's like almost like right when people say, oh, that's not going to work out for me, it happens, right? And it's not that doubt, it's that waiting until you have completely surrendered your energy. And it's like that you are able to see clearly when all the clutter is gone. All right? So you needed to change your perspective. Everything in your mind was a big clutter field. So now that you're freeing everything and you're surrendering, now it's like your mind is full of potential. It's not empty, but it's not an empty mind, but it's a canvas of all the different, you know, like you didn't see all these, you didn't give yourself time to see, because you zoom out. When you zoom out in this Sagittarius energy, you zoom out, you can see from a higher perspective, and you're able to ground, and it's like now you see. When you stopped asking all the questions and stopped challenging, feel like challenging the timing, holding on to needing to know, that is when you have activated something, a spontaneous awakening, right? So you can't be in this, when's it going to happen? It needs to be spontaneous. And that, again, is Jupiter. It's the cosmic point. It's Sagittarius. It's fortune. It's temperance energy. It's letting go and just flowing and being free to go wherever. It's like exploring, not holding on to anything, but now you're ready. It's like you're ready to explore. You're ready to explore. You have all your gear. You're curious. So you've let go of everything, and here you are, and you're ready to go on this new adventure to explore unknown territory. And that's when the spontaneous awakening. You'll know when it's ready. The blue flame. So let go of anything that is holding on to the outcome, okay? Trust the timing, trust that the waves, trust that the wave you came in on. Trust the wave you are on now, and trust that time is not coming out. The wave will always come back. And it'll just feel right, and you'll know when it's happening, all right? So that's the baby steps. You're learning, you're growing. You're not focusing on, you're letting your soul guide you. You're letting things, and this, all right, yes. Birthing, creation, tapestry of life, expressions, 7-star sisters. There's something in the works, all right? So it's being created right now. And the timing is ready. You'll know. Your life is a canvas. I was just saying, yeah, your life is a canvas. It's an open, it's not that there's nothing. It's an empty board. It's that all of the board needs to be clean first so that you can start over. Create accountability. Take accountability to what you're holding on to and create something new. You are the creator, all right? The master of manifestations. And you are meant to use your self-expression and create something, but not hold on to it. So take accountability to the actions that you are making, and not blame anybody else, because your life is your own canvas. All right, so you can create whatever you want. Make sure your mind is clear. Don't allow yourself to live in fear, all right? All right. That's for the collective, and that's totally Sagittarius energy and Gemini. You're meant to work with the energy, not to stay. You need to find the balance of your head and your heart. You need to ground yourself. So you're being called to take grounded action in response to your soul's calling. To start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. Intuition doesn't work that way. Our soul is always calling us every moment of every day. The way to find yourself is living in harmony with the cosmos, to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers every day, and take grounded action in the direction of those calls. You're being encouraged to start small, bite-sized, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. Yes, so that is the adventure, to continue the motion that you are bringing your life into. You are in your soul's calling. You're creating something. Don't be discouraged if things are slow one day. So, needing to break things down and just keep moving. Oh, what's in there? Leap of faith. What? That was in my, not even the right cards. Interesting. So we have an angel message. Wow. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. Take a leap of faith. That's beautiful. That's like Aquarius. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Aquarius, Sagittarius energy. Take a leap of faith into the unknown and don't question what is going on. If it feels good, that's it. And I was seeing the once in a blue moon, the impossible possible, fiery moon in Aries, full moon. Yes, so this is action. Time to take leadership. Time to take leadership for your life, and don't